Right now, there is a card in your wallet or your purse or your bedside drawer that scammers will pay good money to get their hands on. Not your credit card, not your debit card, your Medicare card. Why would anyone want your Medicare card? And here's the part most retirees never hear. If someone gets that number, even for 30 seconds, the damage can take years to undo. And you may not know it happened until your doctor's office calls to say your Medicare record shows a surgery you never had.
Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will know exactly what to do and what to stop doing to make sure your Medicare number never falls into the wrong hands.
Before April 2019, Medicare cards in this country had your Social Security number printed directly on the front. Think about what that means. Millions of retirees spent years, decades, carrying a card in their wallet that displayed their most sensitive financial identifier to anyone who glanced at it. How many people have you handed that card to over the years? Doctors, nurses, clerks, pharmacists, caregiver aides, assisted living staff, hotel front desks when you need to show ID. Every one of them, good and trustworthy as most were, had your Social Security number in their hands for a moment.
In 2019, the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, CMS, began mailing out new Medicare cards. These new cards replace the Social Security number with what is called a Medicare Beneficiary Identifier, or MBI, a random 11-character code assigned specifically to you for Medicare purposes. CMS described this change as one of the most significant fraud prevention upgrades in Medicare's history. And here is the uncomfortable question nobody asked out loud. What about the old card, the one with the SSN, that millions of retirees still have somewhere? If you kept it, if your spouse kept it, if it is sitting in a drawer, a filing cabinet, a keepsake box, that number is still there, still valid, still exploitable.
The card changed. The habits did not.
Many retirees assume that because the new card no longer shows a Social Security number, the risk is gone. That assumption is wrong. Your Medicare Beneficiary Identifier, your MBI, is not less sensitive than your Social Security number. In some ways, for purposes of Medicare fraud, it is more targeted, because it is the key that unlocks your Medicare billing record. And Medicare billing fraud is a multi-billion-dollar criminal industry. How much damage can one stolen Medicare number actually cause? The FBI and CMS have documented cases where a single Medicare number was used to file fraudulent claims for tens of thousands of dollars of medical equipment, procedures, and services, none of which the beneficiary ever received. The patient did not know. The money came out of the Medicare system, and the fraud often was not discovered for months.
When fraudulent claims are filed under your Medicare number, your record becomes corrupted. Coverage you legitimately need in the future may be delayed. Doctors may see claims on your file that make no sense. And untangling the record, the process of disputing and correcting fraudulent Medicare billing, can take years. This is not a theoretical risk. CMS processes over $1 trillion in Medicare claims annually. Fraud and improper payments within that system are estimated in the tens of billions each year.
The 3 entry points scammers target most. There are 3 primary ways a Medicare number is stolen, and when you understand all 3, you will see why the card in the wallet habit is only one part of a much larger vulnerability picture. Entry point 1, the wallet. The most common habit, carrying the physical Medicare card in a wallet or purse at all times. The reasoning is understandable. You may need it at a doctor's appointment. You want to have it ready. But when was the last time your wallet was out of your direct sight? At a restaurant, in a coat at a coat check, in a bag left in a car, on a counter at a pharmacy while you filled out paperwork. Pickpocketing is not a movie plot device, and it takes less than 10 seconds for someone to photograph the contents of a wallet.
Entry point 2. The mailbox. Your Medicare summary notice, a detailed statement of all Medicare claims made on your behalf, is mailed to your home address. If you do not receive it, you may not notice. If someone else takes it from your mailbox, they now have a detailed window into your Medicare activity, your MBI, and your healthcare providers. How secure is the mailbox at your home right now?
CMS also mails new Medicare cards to beneficiaries. When your replacement card is in transit, it is in the mail system. If your address is not up to date, or if mail theft is common in your area, that card may not reach you. Entry point 3. The phone. This is where CMS has documented the most aggressive scam activity targeting Medicare beneficiaries. The scenario is consistent. You receive a phone call from someone who identifies themselves as a Medicare representative, a CMS employee, a Social Security official, or even your insurance company. The call sounds professional. The caller uses your name. They may reference recent activity on your account. They tell you that your Medicare card needs to be updated, verified, or reissued. Why would you doubt them if they already know your name and your Medicare information? And then they ask for your Medicare number.
This is the single most important sentence in this video. Write it down if you need to. CMS will never call you unsolicited to verify your Medicare number. If someone calls you claiming to be from Medicare and asks for your number, they are not from Medicare. End the call. Do not provide the number. Do not stay on the line.
The threats we have discussed so far, the wallet, the mailbox, the phone, feel like they come from outside the home. But one of the most frequently documented and least discussed vectors for Medicare identity theft is much closer than that. It comes from inside. Who has access to your personal documents when you are not in the room? Home care aides, cleaning services, in-home nursing support, even well-meaning adult children or relatives who have access to your filing cabinet, your mail, or your Medicare documents while helping you manage daily life. Most caregivers are trustworthy, conscientious professionals, but elder financial exploitation, including unauthorized use of Medicare information, is documented in every state in the country. And family members are not immune. The Elder Fraud Knowledge Base compiled by law enforcement agencies consistently identifies family members and trusted individuals as a significant percentage of elder financial crime perpetrators. What does this mean practically? It means your Medicare documents deserve the same physical security as your financial account statements. Locked, limited access, monitored. And it means that reviewing your Medicare summary notice every quarter and checking every claim line item is not paranoia. It is the minimum standard of self-protection. CMS provides Medicare beneficiaries with access to their claims history through the Medicare.gov portal. Registering and reviewing your account regularly is one of the most powerful fraud prevention steps available to you. Walter and June Harmon are both 68. They retired 2 years ago from careers in public school education in the Midwest. They are careful people. They paid off their mortgage, they have a modest investment account, they have no debt. By any measure, they did things right. And they both carry their Medicare cards in their wallets every day for 2 years. When do you think they found out something was wrong? June received a Medicare summary notice that referenced a durable medical equipment claim, a power wheelchair billed at nearly $8,000 that she had never ordered, never received, and never needed. Walter's records showed a home health agency that had billed Medicare for 42 days of in-home visits. He had never spoken to this agency. No representative had ever visited their home. What followed was not a quick resolution. It was a 14-month process. Phone calls, letters, a formal fraud complaint filed with CMS, correspondence with the Medicare Fraud Control Unit in their state, temporary delays in legitimate coverage approvals while their accounts were under review.
Walter and June did everything right once they discovered the fraud. But the cost, in time, in stress, in disrupted access to legitimate care, was real. And all of it was preventable.
Not do these things. Do not carry your original Medicare card in your wallet or purse as a daily habit. Do not carry your old Medicare card, the one with your Social Security number, anywhere. If you still have it, shred it immediately. CMS no longer honors it, and it remains a security risk. Do not give your Medicare number to anyone who calls you unsolicited, regardless of how official they sound, how much information they appear to have, or how urgent the situation seems. Do not leave Medicare documents, including your summary notice, in unsecured locations accessible to anyone entering your home. Do not assume that because a call comes from a number that looks like a government number, it is a government number. Caller ID can be spoofed.
Do these things instead. Make a photocopy of your Medicare card. Carry the photocopy if you believe you need it for an appointment. Leave the original in a locked or secured location at home. Register for a Medicare.gov account and review your claims history at least once every 3 months. You can do this online or request paper summaries by mail. File a forwarding hold or secure mailbox arrangement if mail theft is a concern in your area. The U.S. Postal Service offers an informed delivery service that shows you images of incoming mail before it arrives. If you employ in-home care, even through a licensed agency, keep Medicare documents in a location with controlled access. This is not about distrust, it is about structure. If you receive a call asking for your Medicare number, hang up. Then call the official Medicare number, 1-800-MEDICARE, and report the call.
If you suspect fraud has already occurred, if you see claims on your Medicare summary that you do not recognize, contact the Medicare Fraud Control Unit in your state immediately. Do not wait. The earlier you report, the easier the resolution process.
Walter and June did not lose their savings. They did not lose their Medicare coverage permanently, but they lost something that cannot be measured on a balance sheet. They lost 14 months of peace of mind during the years they had saved their entire working lives to enjoy. Is your Medicare card sitting in your wallet right now? If the answer is yes, I want you to take it out before you close this video. Put it somewhere secure. Make a photocopy if you need one for appointments. Write down your Medicare number and keep it in a locked location. And shred anything, any document that still carries your old Social Security number on it. Medicare fraud is not something that happens to other people. It happens to careful people. It happens to prepared people. It happens to people who never thought they needed to think about this. One card, one number, 30 seconds of exposure. That is all it takes. Protect it like it is the key to your retirement, because it is.
If this video helped you see something you had not considered before, subscribe to this channel now, and do not forget to retire smart and not sorry.